Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is the 23rd, and the movie that comes out today, or actually it was premiered yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Is not only Lilo and Stitch came out yesterday on the premiere day. Also, if you're big Mission Impossible fans, this is the 8th installment of Mission Impossible. It also came out yesterday, yes. But we couldn't go see both of them. Well, we could, but then it'd be crazy. So anyway, today we're gonna go see Mission Impossible, the I think the 8th installment, and it's called The Last Reckoning.
The Final Reckoning.
Oh, sorry, The Final Reckoning. I'm a big fan of the franchise. Let me tell you a little bit backstory of the Mission Impossible franchise. Tom Cruise, he's a big movie star. If you haven't heard of him, he started Mission Impossible when he was, I think, was it the first movie that came out was when he was at 32 years old. Today he's 62 years old. Wow. By my math, that's 29 years ago. 29 years. Next year will be its 30th year anniversary of the Mission Impossible franchise. Tom Cruise is now 62 years old, and he's still doing his own stunts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's nuts. He runs off a building, jumps off for like running cars that are like going like 65 miles an hour. He's hanging on to airplanes.
Jumping out of airplanes.
Jumping out of airplanes. What can he not do? Anyway, like I said, we're big fans of Mission Impossible franchise. We're gonna go see it. I heard that it's a really good fitting ending for the franchise. Tom Cruise, he plays the main character named Ethan Hunt. I think he also has like a crew with him. So yeah, all right, enough of the history. We're gonna go into the movie theater. Our movie starts in about 20 minutes, but you know we gotta get snacks and stuff like that. So we'll see you inside. All right, walking in. All right, just walking in. And if you guys haven't noticed, we don't have our cuties with us.
That's because this is kind of adult movie, you know, so.
Yeah, and you know, Jude, he's a big movie buff, so he was like, okay, well, why are you not taking us? And I had to explain to him that you have to watch the Mission Impossible franchise from the beginning to understand what's going on in this latest installment of Mission Impossible. He really didn't buy it, but he was like, okay, I'll let you off. So Scarlett wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah, she don't care.
She doesn't care because it's not like a cartoon. But Jude, he's a movie buff. He was like wondering why it was just mommy and daddy. But anyway, we told him he took it, and he's staying with the grandparents. I know you guys ask where are the cuties, but yeah, there you go. All right, going in. All right, got the tickets. Let's get going.
All right, guys, if you saw our video yesterday of Lilo and Stitch, they had some popcorn buckets here, the Aloha ones, and those are all gone. They got a ton of these Beanie Babies left, though. More Thunderbolts, Karate Kid, and here's the Mission Impossible buckets. There's all his crazy stunts he does. This one is from the second or third one where he hangs off the cliff. That's from the first one, of course. Alright, we are in
H15.
Auditorium 9.
9, right here.
Oh man.
We're here. The last installment of Mission Impossible. Oh my gosh.
Actually, quite a few people
You
here.
can get a 7-cup Baconator is $3. Thank you. For bacon that just won't quit, gotta be Wendy's.
Good. So we are all so happy that you are here in this theater to watch the biggest mission yet on the big screen.
Alright guys, that was the end of the movie. The movie was super long.
Yeah, about 3 hours, I
It's
think.
about 3 hours. I thought maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes. Added with the 18 different movie previews they have right before the movie. I'd say you need a good 4 hours to finish this movie. I'm telling you. You're going to need like 2 sets of snacks.
Yeah.
One for the first half and then one for the second half.
We usually don't have to take bathroom breaks, but we had to take
Yeah,
a potty break during this one.
And you know how much we are like veterans in watching movies. And it was long, but it kept you on the edge of your seat.
Really good movie.
It's very thorough. They made sure you understand exactly what scene they were trying to explain and why it was happening. It was very well thought out as far as like even if you didn't see like the first Mission Impossible, they kind of give you flashbacks to where it made sense from the beginning all the way to the end. The flashbacks were perfectly put in the scenes where it needed to be, so you can understand what was going on. And the reason why I'm saying that is because in terms of like the Mission Impossible franchise, it's 30 years worth. So if you don't have to necessarily watch the first one, second one, third one, fourth, fifth, so on and so forth, to the 8th installment to understand what Ethan Hawke did for his country, and then later on in his career what he did for the world, the global picture of it all. It showed like a good detail of what he had went through and how many friends he had lost, how many friends he had gained, and how many people he saved. They did such a great job, and that's why it's 3 hours long. So when you go in there, understand what the directors and what the producers and the actors had to do to explain the whole history of Mission Impossible to get to the point and where they're at now. That being said, my favorite part is obviously the most talked about, and it's probably Aaron's favorite part as well, is the airplane scene. I mean, can you imagine how much time and
That's like real,
yeah,
it's not fake.
it's not CGI.
Yeah.
This wasn't done in a
Real
studio
stunts.
in California somewhere, and with some props and him hanging on like a trapeze line or whatever. This was done on a real plane. And if you don't believe me, go check it out. So yeah, that plane scene was beautiful. Also that the submarine scene where he had to go deep underwater in the Arctic to find that submarine where they kept the entity. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers because it'll ruin the movie. Go see it. Go understand why Tom Cruise is. The entity is basically an AI, and as we know it in our current present time, AI is really crazy. In the movie, it's multiplied by 1,000 times. The entity it has control over everything. Okay, all right. So I am tired now. We are going to go ahead and call this video here and go home and see the cuties, because they're probably wondering what's taking so long. They're probably thinking, did mommy and daddy go see one movie or 2 movies?
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, stay safe and take care.
Peace.
Peace.